Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ha Ha Funny Show podcast.
This week we're doing it from my car.
In a Walmart parking lot.
In the Walmart parking lot. We still haven't put any thought into how we are doing this show or how we are going to record or a location to record or anything like that. So today we're on the move. We're mobile.
Yeah, I also had to get my oil changed, so that was a perfect thing. Except I couldn't get my oil changed because the fucking pussies at Walmart decided that they were understaffed.
And if if the recording abruptly stops, it's because I lost track of time and I have to go to work. Yeah, but we missed last week's upload last Friday for the sole reason of that we were both really busy. We both had shit to do.
We had shit going on.
We're both back in school now, so that might happen frequently.
If you were really missing the podcast, then we're back now, so don't worry.
10 subscribers on YouTube, 80 views on the first podcast. You want?
No, that was good. Keep going.
80 views on the first podcast, 25 views on the second one. I think it's up to maybe 40 now, not 100% sure. First one, we got 1 minute retention time. Boom, baby. And now this one on the second one, we have 7 minute retention time, which is getting better.
Significantly better.
If it goes up, keep going up from here, it's going to just exponentially get better. Because it's one of those S-graph things, I'm assuming.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You're the math guy, not me.
I don't care.
But yeah, no, I mean, anything, we talk every day, so it's a little hard. Anything crazy going on in your life? Anything new?
This morning I woke up and I took a shower and then immediately got out and took a dump. So it was pretty terrible, actually. It was a terrible morning.
You usually always send me stuff when you take a bad dump. I'm sad I didn't get it today.
Well, it's not about how bad the dump was. It's that I got out of the shower and had to poop immediately.
I like pooping. The only part I don't like is wiping my ass.
You like pooping after the shower?
I like pooping after the shower because for some reason it feels like it slides out a little bit easier. It feels
I feel disgusting afterwards. You just you have a clean asshole and you just dirtied it for the rest of the day.
But I don't know what it is, whether it's like the moisture in the air or like on my ass, but it feels like it's like well lubricated and it slips out a little bit better.
Well, it doesn't matter when it's diarrhea and it still gets all over your asshole.
Yeah, that is true.
And inside of your ass hairs.
You know, like the phantom wipe where you like go to wipe your ass and then you realize like there was nothing there and like, or you like.
You always got to do 2 wipes.
Yeah, always 2. But I'm not kidding. Maybe it's my diet. Maybe it's not a good thing. But I frequently, like probably every day, because I shit about 3 times a day. Every day I have a phantom wipe where like nothing comes out. Like I'm like wiping my ass, and then I'll like the second wipe I'm like putting the toilet paper, wrapping around my entire hand, and then I'm like fully putting my hand into my ass crack and like wiping as hard as I can, and nothing comes out.
How far is your prostate? Like in
inside my body? I've never tested it.
You're the type you gotta test it.
I would test it. I mean, I've like tasted my own nut. It's not too far to assume that I would check my own prostate, but I'm imagining it's not that far. Because I'm like, doctors have to do it with their finger.
I guess they do it with their finger. They don't really have a tool for that.
They do it with 2, and then they put 2 fingers close together.
They put 2 in the stink.
2 in the sink, 1 in the pink.
Mm-hmm.
I like when little kids do that. You see that little kid that was like, he like
flicking beans, hitting greens.
Shane Gillis got that. He was like obsessed with this little kid on Instagram who would do like he would like touch his chin and then do like the 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink thing, and he would go like that. And he'd be like, "Yeah."
What's wrong with your fucking finger? Your finger
pinky?
Looks fucking gross.
I broke it like a while back, and it just like won't extend anymore.
Ugh.
Don't ew my finger.
You look disgusting.
You look fucking
You're
disgusting.
a disgusting human being.
Your hair's wet. You just got out of the shower.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Yeah,
Girls like that.
Oh yeah,
We should. You know what we should become? We
Our
should
key
make this
demographic?
podcast. We should make this podcast like a
female-centric podcast.
no,
Oh no,
like
no.
like male, fucking like clavicle, like clav. You know clav.
Yeah, I know, class.
Yeah, we should make it like that, like a fucking Looks Max podcast.
Oh man,
But we're also like chopped as fuck, so it wouldn't work out really well.
just 2 fucking ugly fat chuds who were like, yeah, man, you gotta hit the gym at least 3 times a day. You gotta get that 180 grams of protein in your diet.
Don't eat too much salt.
Salt's good for you. I think salt is the main thing I eat out of like everything. I don't think I consume anything.
I'm about to
other
get
than
McDonald's after this.
Yeah, man, that sounds good. I'm gonna Taco Bell tonight after work. So.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I know.
I wish I had Taco Bell.
I'll pick you up as always.
Okay.
I actually might. I might leave the equipment with you while I go to work. I might put the equipment in your car while I go to work and pick it up after work because I don't
Okay.
want it sitting in my car.
Oogie.
But yeah, fuck. Nothing.
What's happening with you?
Started school again. It's been fine. My classes are really easy this semester.
What's up with the drugs, sex, and rock and roll?
My drug, sex, rock and roll class that's about ancient Mesopotamian farming practices. Yeah, it's going fine.
Have you learned about any drugs, sex, or rock and
We
roll?
learned about wine, ancient Egyptian, and their relation to wine. It's not. It's a very misleading title, and I knew that going in. The like course description on the website was like, this is just kind of a catchy title. Well, you're digging in my old change, and you're expecting not to find dust and debris.
It's fucking disgusting in here. You need to clean this dirty ass car.
You're out of frame.
kidding,
You're out
mate.
of frame.
It's okay.
I'll move it over to you so you
If
can.
anybody wants to know, I'm building a.
He builds this fucking dam in my car full of coins, and every like
Building a
6
coin
months I
dam.
call him, and I'm like, all the coins fell out, and they're like, he builds it structurally very sound. But if I hit a bump or two, and then like one gets a little wiggled out, then most of the time it just ends up flying over my fucking car. But
Yeah,
I don't.
It's funny.
I don't stop him. I think it's cute. I think it's cute that he wants a little like memento in my car so I can think of him.
Well, you'll think of me when it fucking falls out. All
I
over your
immediately
car.
call you every single time.
It's
No,
pretty good right now, actually. We'll see.
it's structured.
Maybe I'll add some later.
It's structurally sound. The last one you did was way better than this one. I'll put in a picture of it right here. The last one he did was like way better than this one. It was like all the coins were
It was organized.
organized by monetary. Is that a monetary value? Yeah.
Monetary value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denomination, I think was the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
you kind of combine the two.
Yeah, but it was good. That one lasted like almost a year. And it would get so fucking hot. Like I would like it would burn my hand if I ever touched it during the summer. It was fucking awful. But I had a good idea today while I was driving back. I've been trying to get a new phone, and Verizon has been absolutely no fucking help at all. And I had this good idea on my way home of like creating an kind of an evangelical church, but that's like specifically targeted for gay people.
We should make a cult.
I want that, but I want to be the
If anyone wants to be a part of our cult, please comment down below and say,
I feel like it's so
yes,
easy to
Evan and
start a cult.
Jacob, I want to be part of your cult. And
Yeah.
I want
Hey,
to.
you could be the first commenter. You could be the first person to
Yeah,
comment.
we actually haven't gotten a
and we
single
haven't gotten a
comment.
single comment, but you could be the first one to tell us you want to join the cult.
Maybe we should
but-
do that within the first minute.
We should probably
because that's usually when people are watching.
we should probably advertise a little bit better in the first minute, but we're getting better at this. But no, I was thinking of like being the guy who delivers a sermon and like being like, targeting gay people specifically, but like a welcoming gay people thing, and being like, were you born to suck a dick? And be like standing up there, being like, were you born to play with men's assholes?
Were you born to lick tanks?
Were you born?
Young gay man.
Were you born to take MDMA and fuck in a club? And like I just want them to feel accepted and feel heard by.
It's so fucking hot in this
It is
car.
insanely fucking hot. I cracked the window. The keys are still in, so
Ugh.
I don't want my battery to die actually. Because the 2014 Chevy Cruze has great features all around. It's a great solid.
2014 Chevy Cruze is the worst car ever to be created by a person.
I've owned it for like 4 years now, and it's broken down on me like 6 times.
Yeah, the fucking catalytic converter has exploded twice.
Well, the woman was like, "That shouldn't happen." Like, I'm so shocked that like the seal blew off, and it was like, she's like, "That was a solid weld. Like, we've inspected it before we put it in." And she was like, "There was no way that was you." And I was like, "Yeah, I drove it down the street. There's no way that my catalytic converter exploded from that." But I got it for free. I got the free fix after paying $2,000.
Oh, well,
Because the Chevy Cruze has a specific eco-friendly fucking catalytic converter. They can't just put any like model on there from
I don't
like
think
the
you really need
Chevy
a catalytic
line.
converter though.
It's mostly for like.
It's I mean in areas in
CO2.
other states they do smog checks where you're supposed to have a certain like eco-friendly level, but they don't do that here in Washington state because we're just so fucking awesome.
No, we have good air. we have great fucking water. That's one thing I will like. I don't think I can move to another fucking state because we have better water than
Never in my
anyone.
life will I move to Arizona.
No, or California. California water sucks.
Fuck California water.
Yeah, I fucking I hate everywhere else. Like, I genuinely cannot imagine myself living anywhere but Washington. But
What about New York?
yeah, I live in New York. I live in New York just so I can like befriend more black people. I don't have any black friends.
I guess we don't have a very strong black population where we live, so
No, but
got a lot of Guatemalans.
I also just have questions for black people. I have questions
Like
for
what?
them.
You can ask.
Well,
Someone might answer.
I have them written down in a folder in my home, but I don't have them on me right now.
Oh, okay. So it's like a whole thing then.
Mostly, like, I think one question I have is, like, do you find internet videos of white people saying the N-word as funny as I do? like, or little kids saying the N-word? Like, I understand it's, like, not okay, but I'm hoping that they find it as funny as I do.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
It's hilarious because it's, like, there's a mixture of, like, shock value and like, okay, he kind of chill with it. Yeah. And
we can give him the pass.
yeah, I wish
I'm just kidding. I can't give anybody the pass, guys. It's just a joke.
I wish we could like have more like we had more white slurs that like only like not only we could say but like that cuz
Well,
like
what's annoying is that white slurs don't have the same impact as like
no, they're funny.
other slurs.
Well,
'Cause
there's-
white people aren't like a minority.
And there's a reason for that. There's a reason they have more impact, but
yeah, there's
but-
a huge reason.
it's like when I hear someone call like another person a cracker, it's just
almost
it's
just funny.
It's just funny. It doesn't. People get offended by that, which is baffling to me.
People get offended by cracker.
Yeah, people get offended by cracker.
Will we get demonetized?
For
Just kidding.
cracker.
We're not monetized.
No, I don't understand
just
the monetization.
We're not monetized.
I don't understand the monetization.
Yeah,
Well-
we gotta get like 5 billion hours of watch time.
Also, like taxes. Dude, we're steaming up my car. It's kind of sexy.
Oh, we were fucking in this car before, so that's
Yeah.
why it's so steamy right now.
we fucking time.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I would 100%. Like, I think you are my choice if I was gay. I know you said that random guy you knew with a fat ass, which always offended
Mason,
me. Okay, you want
I
his
don't
name
care.
out there?
he's a fat ass.
Mason.
I've always admired his butt. He's a big old butt. He's
Yeah.
a very good athlete.
I'm very jealous of like men with like really nice asses.
Maybe you should bleep his last name though, because I don't know if he wants to be on our podcast. So
That's fair. I'll bleep his last name.
yeah,
No, it still offends me to this day. You should have picked me. You and Max should have both picked me, and you both picked Mason.
he's got a huge butt.
I know he. Okay,
He's got a huge.
I know he has a
butt.
huge ass. That's fine.
It's round. It's rotund. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. But I have nice features too.
You don't got his butt though.
I don't have his butt. Is that what you want from me? You want me to go to the gym, work out my ass, and
If
then
you
I'll be your
go,
choice?
if you go do some fucking.
How's his personality? You think you could have a podcast with him?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Well, why don't you?
Huh?
Why don't you start a podcast with him?
He doesn't have XLRs.
He doesn't. The $15 cables.
Yeah. He doesn't own XLRs
Yeah. Well.
or a gimbal.
Oh shit.
What?
Security.
Uh-oh.
Duck down. I think this isn't illegal.
I don't know how.
I'm technically in my private domicile, aren't I? I could live in my car.
This is my private domicile.
I
I wonder if he's gonna drive in front of us. Maybe we should just put the mics down.
yeah. But we got the camera going.
That don't matter.
Yeah. We're hot.
Don't, you're acting too fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why are you fucking staring at him? You're making it more awkward. It's just like.
He was chill as fuck.
Yeah, he's chill.
He was chill as fuck.
Just kept driving.
I felt
He's
like I
gonna
was about
keep
to.
driving.
I forget that he's Walmart security and I can't get arrested. But I felt like I was like
He just
in
asked
trouble.
us to leave. We're gonna go into the McDonald's parking lot 5 seconds away.
A man of my skin tone getting harassed by the security.
Never.
Never happened.
Huh. Well, he didn't turn around, so
We should do a social experiment where we get 2 people of color to sit in the car and do a podcast and
See if that
the
would-
security stops.
Yeah, because
them.
now we have the proof that it doesn't happen to us.
Yeah. No, that's
Keep checking. Oh
I
fuck,
think-
he's going back down. Okay, but I
No,
think
he's just doing his
rounds.
rounds. He's just doing his rounds. No, we're good.
We're not doing anything bad.
No. And we're
Besides
not.
crack. Sorry, that was bad.
That was a good one.
Ah.
we're getting better at this, but like simultaneously worse at the same
I
time.
don't think we're getting that much worse.
No, we definitely are getting better. I like almost can't listen to the first one. I think it's bad, but it's got the most views. Shortest retention though.
Well, it's because it's been out the longest, I feel like.
Yeah. Did you see that?
I really hope that people just get like recommended this while they sleep, and then they like wake up and
It's just fucking.
they're skipping. They get hit with the.
Did you see?
Oh, he's going back down our fucking thing. He's about to get out of the car. I swear to God.
No, he don't care. He's chilling. Did you see that? You see that they caught the David killer guy today?
Oh, so he didn't actually do it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think. Well, they caught
That's cool.
they caught the guy that they.
I guess I'll add that one popular song that he has to my playlist.
I think it's racially motivated that everyone thinks it's him. But I also think
it was the dead body in his car that made us think
it was just
him.
because he was a
him.
young black man who was successful. I think everyone wanted him to not.
No, I think it's the dead body. I think I'll take the dead body.
I don't. See. That's where I disagree with you.
And honestly, if he's proven innocent, then whatever. Like,
See,
I'll still listen.
I
to
think
his
all the
music,
people
it's
like, oh, you know, it was him. It was very obviously him. He had that cage in his house. You could have a cage for a number of reasons. A really big dog. A girl that you're gonna murder, but he didn't have it for that case. Clearly, he just had a cage for
probably a
recreational use, for probably a really big dog. I genuinely, when everyone was like, he's the murderer, I was like, this seems too good to be true. Like, all the things are just kind of adding up, and I'm like, you think if you had $1 billion, you could very easily cover up a murder? Why would you leave it in the trunk of a car
of
that
your
you own?
car?
Like,
Yeah,
like I feel like there was definitely like better ways to do it.
you got to be retarded to like leave a dead body in your own car.
Yeah, you're not. Which I mean, so that's why.
Where'd you hide a dead body?
To be fair, he was fucking with a girl that was like 14. So that part, you know.
Just kidding.
But was that also racially motivated that people were bringing that up? I think as white people we need to close our ears and shut up or close our mouths and open our ears and listen, okay? Like
listen and learn.
We need to listen and learn. There's minority speaking, and they're being racially profiled as murderers.
Okay, but you can't racially profile someone when there's a dead body in their car.
O.J. Simpson was racially profiled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the glove did not fit.
It didn't fit. I think we need to take a look back in history and look at all these people.
I think I need to go through that case. I think I need to go through that case.
Who's that football player that murdered his girlfriend?
I'm sure there was multiple. I mean, I think like there's a couple sports where it's like you kind of if you're the wife of a MMA fighter, like you kind of almost have to be expected to get abused. That's kind of just what happens.
I think that I'm like, if I were to marry like a female MMA fighter and she were to punch me, it wouldn't come as a surprise.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come as like a shock. Like I'd be like, well,
I think I'd have to train MMA so I could beat the shit out of her.
Just box your wife.
Yeah.
I knew this couple a while back who got in fist fights.
Really?
Who, like, they religiously, like, they would, like, argue, and then they just start hitting each other. And I was like, that's, like, not okay. And they're like, no, it's mutual agreed, like, we're going to fight. And I was like, well, then I think it's fine. Like, if that's your way of
I think
fighting.
that is actually illegal in Washington.
Yeah, we have that rule where if two people agree upon a fight, the cops can't do anything
you can
about
have,
it.
like, a cop, like, mediate your fight.
Yeah, you can. That's a pretty good rule.
I think that's an awesome rule. I think if two people want to duke it out, they should be able to do that.
Oh, 100%.
I've seen plenty of videos where I was like, why don't they just start fucking throwing fists? Like, let's just settle this right now.
You ever been in a fight?
No. I don't plan to either.
I've
I'm a
been-
little pussy bitch, so.
I've been in, like, 2, and one of them, my best friend kicked the guy's ass for me, which was very nice of him. But I might have, I made comments about this guy. Like, I was like, your face, like, you have a monkey face. Did not know he was half black. But he just had, like, really big ears. And so I, like, called him a monkey, and then he got, like, upset at me. But he was more Hispanic, which I don't know if, like, that's also a racial term. But I was also like 14, and I didn't understand that was not okay to say. and then he followed me off the bus, and then my friend kicked his ass, which I'm like, that's a bad day to be him. I feel bad because
Yeah.
he got called a racial slur. And
You
he has
get
ass
fucking
kicked.
jumped.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but
What was the second one?
uh, maybe it was only that one. Maybe that one happened. Maybe he tried to fight me again. Or no, the second one was this kid outside of school. I threw one punch and ran, and then my friend actually kicked the other people's ass. He gotten a lot of fights. Good guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah, I was just always had a really big mouth, and that people didn't like that.
What?
I had a big mouth.
You had a big mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, like, okay, like
No, I wasn't sucking
You weren't
dick. I
sucking
just
a
had
lot of
I had a
dick.
big. I was mouthing
you were
off
just
to
talking
people.
a lot. Yeah, you kind of do that, don't
Well,
you?
I was. Yeah, I told that guy he needed to take a Cialis yesterday. Did I tell you about that?
No.
He was an old man. I was wearing my Green Bay hoodie, walking through Seattle, and he's like, "Oh, where are they now? Where are they now?" And I was just ignoring him, and I was like, I don't care. I'm like just as much a Seahawks fan as I am a Green Bay fan. And I was
Mhm.
like, I didn't say anything. I was just looking forward, and he was like, "Where are they now? Where are they now?" And then he was like, "Yeah, you better walk away because the light turned green." So like, yeah, it was my turn to walk away. But I like turned around and I was like, "How about you take your Cialis?" Because he was like an old man, and he didn't love that, and he was incoherently screaming at me from across the street.
That's W Rage Bait.
Yeah, I told my mom that story, and she was like, "You're gonna get your ass kicked in the middle of Seattle." And I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I could outrun him. I think he had a cane. Like, I wasn't that worried about it." But no, I think it's perfectly valid to run away from a fight. I think it's okay.
That's kind of why I kind of like my Rage Bait and Instagram comments.
Oh yeah,
They can't do shit about it,
No,
and
they
I can
can't.
just lie.
yeah. I love lying on the internet.
Lying on the internet is a top one thing to do ever.
Yeah.
I told this me and Alina have been me and my girlfriend have been me and my girlfriend have been just like rage baiting this one person specifically on the internet. Like we've just been basically I just told this person that like my girlfriend can't have any friends, she can't go out, and she can only hang out with me forever. And then they've just been like calling me controlling and shit. And I was just like, she likes it. And then my girlfriend comes in the comments to back me up. So then they really can't say anything about it. Like, they're just kind of fucking with this person. I think that's the most fun thing to do ever.
I mostly just go into comments and like I love those ones where it's like, worst schools in Washington. I had that one rage bait comment where our high school was number 1, and I went in and I was like, we were mentioned. Everyone was like, that's not a good thing. I was like, but we were number 1, and then kept going on with it, and they kept getting more
you
and
just
more
act
mad.
fucking stupid,
Yeah.
and they just get angry at you. I love doing that.
I actually I look at the internet now after like rage baiting people and being like, God, everyone's so stupid on the internet, and realizing maybe they're just doing what I'm doing. Or maybe I think there are probably some people that are dumb, but I think they're just doing what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, no, sometimes it's just like
No, sometimes it's absolute stupidity.
I've there's this one guy who was completely convinced that the Earth was flat, and I was telling him that it was a cube, and he's like,
It's a good bit.
yeah, and he was like, but a cube isn't a naturally occurring object in nature. I said Rubik's cube. I said Rubik's cube, and then what are you gonna say back about that?
No, you're right. The pyramids.
Yeah.
There's some cube shaped stuff in the pyramids. They're made of cubes.
Yeah, there's
That was all
cubes
naturally
somewhere.
occurring. Buses. Naturally occurring.
It's equally as ridiculous to call the Earth a cube as it is flat. I feel
No.
like.
No, because flat things exist in space. Flat things exist in space. The sun orbits.
Name
us.
10 things.
Name 10 flat things.
Yeah,
Oh, your ass.
that's not true.
It is. You have a
No.
really tiny white ass.
No, my
You have a
ass
really
is
tiny
giant.
white ass.
My ass is giant. That's
You-
why I get so much shit all over it, because there's too much cheek that has to go through, and like it smears all over the sides.
You have. I'm telling you this as a fellow also flat ass guy. You have a flat ass.
No, my ass is giant.
Your ass is not
My
giant.
ass is huge.
I also have a very flat ass. My butt is
People
super weird.
people come up and grab my ass, like random people.
We
They
played
come,
sports. It's different.
they come up and they grab my ass, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's
It can't be
that's a
easy.
cheek
It's like,
right
it's
there.
like trying to grab a piece of plywood.
That's a cheek right there."
I
That's
have
what they say to
touched
me.
your butt. It is.
They say
it is
they say
okay.
you're cheeked up, man.
It
You
is
got so
okay.
much cheek.
I will argue.
They tell me they're like, hey, like when is it hard to shit because of how much ass you have because it might smear all over the walls. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what happens.
I will
actually.
argue that your ass is worse than mine. No, that my ass
What?
is sorry, that my ass is worse than yours. I will argue that my ass is worse than yours, but you also have a flat ass. Yeah, shots fired, baby.
No.
Shots fired. You also your ass. It's like comparing apples and oranges. They're both fruit. One's just slightly better than the other.
And that's an orange.
I do think oranges are better.
Okay, I'm glad we agreed on that.
So we agree on that. So we can agree that your ass is not great, but mine is slightly worse.
Oh, mine's wonderful. So just don't even worry about that.
Okay, well then by that logic, my ass is also wonderful.
By that logic, apples are better than oranges.
No,
It's not true.
No.
And you agreed with me, so that means I'm right.
Oh, I don't know how you twisted my words around like that, but I don't appreciate it. Stop with your wordplay, your clever wordplay.
What's your favorite kind of apple?
I used to fucking love green apples.
Really?
I used to love green apples as a kid. Then I had one. Well, I wasn't able to eat apples for so long because I had braces.
You don't got teeth.
I don't have teeth either, but I do. Sorry, I had to prove it to the camera, but I don't. It's a retainer, but no, I couldn't. I actually
Yeah,
still
because
can't
retainers you're not supposed to, or braces you're not supposed to eat apples.
No, and
unless they're
I
cut.
actually like physically couldn't with I had like fake teeth in the braces, so they would just like crack off. But then I also like now that I only have really like my 2 front teeth and then a bunch of like back teeth, I still can't bite into an apple properly.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. And I used to love apples. So then
You
I
ever had a
switched over to
Cosmic
oranges.
Crisp?
I have. I think they're okay.
I think they're the best apple ever to drop.
Yeah, I think they're
Made in Washington.
definitely like a top 5.
They're
But
definitely a top 1.
I don't like them. I don't know. I don't know the different types. What's that apple that tastes like grapes? Or was that a grape that tastes like cotton candy? I can't remember.
I think it's grape that tastes like cotton candy.
Yeah. That's it.
Those are the green ones.
Those are
right?
awful. Have you had them? They fucking taste so
I
bad.
can't remember if I have had them or not, but
They're like it's like having a grape that like somebody sprayed perfume on. It's not great. And I remember everyone in like high school going crazy for them because they like new food just dropped. New update from
New grape
God.
just dropped.
New grape dropped. But yeah, what's your favorite kind of fish? I mean, we're Washington boys. You gotta have a favorite kind of fish.
we're watching what?
Washington boys.
Oh, favorite kind of fish to eat.
Yeah.
I like mackerel.
You've never had mackerel.
Yes, I have.
When?
I eat it like at Trappers.
You like mackerel?
Yeah, it's nice and salty.
That's such a weird poll. That's like being like, "What's your favorite kind of burger?" And they're like,
I eat a lot
they're
of
like
raw
the
fish.
Impossible Burger from Burger King. It's like such a weird poll.
But mackerel is like it's already kind of salty a little bit. And so
Yeah.
you can kind of eat it without anything, and it tastes good.
I'm not really into eating just fish.
Fuck, I'm so hungry
I
now.
know,
I
I'm
actually,
actually
really
really
want to get. I really want to get McDonald's. It's sitting there
I know,
staring at
we're
me.
like right across the street from it. Mackerel's a weird fucking poll, and you should feel bad about pulling that
Mackerel's
out.
really good.
I would say halibut. For the halibut. Sorry. I thought that was good. No, I would say halibut. One time when I worked at a restaurant, that seafood restaurant, they like made me a plate of halibut, and it was they had like this buttery little white sauce all over it, and I was like, damn, man. I asked the chef, I was like, did you nut on this for me?
Well, I usually don't even eat. 99% of the time I'm eating. There's the guy again. He's coming
he's
down.
chill. I don't really care.
There's what was I lost my train of thought. I usually don't eat raw. I usually don't eat like cooked fish. When I do eat cooked fish, it's usually salmon.
Yeah, I don't.
I usually eat raw fish.
I eat a lot of cooked salmon. I don't like raw salmon. I don't fuck with that much. I don't really love raw fish in general. It's not my go-to. It's too
Raw
cold.
fish.
I
Cold.
I have an issue. I have like it's like the one sensory issue that I
Do you
have.
like ice cream?
I kind of. I like it to melt a little bit. The one sensory issue that I have, and that has nothing to do with ice cream, is if a food is supposed to be hot when I eat it, and
It's cold.
I want to throw up.
Well, yeah, that's like if you microwave a burrito and the inside's cold, you're like, oh my fucking, this is disgusting.
Yeah,
can't eat this
like
right
that little
now.
cold chunk, or like you get the little cold chunk of like cheese in a hot pocket, like that.
Yeah.
That will make me want to vomit. Like and then I'll like not want to eat it anymore.
Yeah, that shit is gross.
I'm not a big fan of like it's like the one sensory issue I have. I can pretty much handle like
Fuck, I
You
want
can-
sushi so bad.
oh,
Oh my god, I want sushi.
you could
so
rub razor blades on me and I really wouldn't. care. I don't. It's not.
I hate paper cuts.
I'm fine with paper cuts.
I fucking hate paper cuts. I like the thought of the paper slice. Actually, I think it's just skin splitting open is what I don't like.
No, as a kid I used to
That
like.
fucking scene, no, that scene in fucking Primate when they like rip his jaw
Oh,
up and they
yeah.
show like his
Oh my
lips
God.
like tearing apart. That shit was nasty.
I did not. I don't think I watched half of that movie. Since I had my high
Because
school
you
class.
just weren't looking.
I can't do scary movies like that, and that stressed me out. But no, I used to like put like I used to take like the thumbtack and put it into like the like first layer of skin on my finger and like keep it there.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't physical pain not physical pain like little body stuff like that like little cuts and stuff. I don't really pay any attention
I had
to.
my cat like ripped my skin open right here on my hand. It was actually my sister's cat, but she like ripped it open. I could just think of like the tearing. And I
Yeah.
was just like, that's so nasty.
There was the one time I
So
was in San
gross.
Francisco where I had that like I got that illegal like retractable blade from Chinatown that I had, that little silver one.
Oh yeah.
And I just like I had it in my hand and then I like retract like I put it out and it just cut into my hand and I was like standing there and I just held my hand like that to stop the bleeding just into a fist and I like walked up to my friends who I was in San Francisco with and I was like, I cut my hand. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, I cut it pretty bad. They're like, do you want to go get bandages? And I was like, nah, let's just go see if someone has a first aid kit and I'll just wrap it. Like I don't, and it wasn't, luckily it wasn't very deep. It just like broke the skin, but it went almost all the way across my hand.
That's the type of shit they do when you need blood
Yeah.
for like a door. They,
Yeah.
like, cut it all the way across their fucking hand.
There was also the time where I was in school and I was flipping a pencil up like this and I was like slapping it down and then it didn't go down and I put my hand on it and it went into like the middle of my hand.
I
and,
feel like everyone's had an experience like that when they've just smashed their hand into some graphite
oh
and
yeah.
they just have some
Well, no,
graphite stuck
it was
in
a
their
mechanical pencil, and it was
Yeah.
one of the ones with like the sharp. It was like the
Oh,
0.5
yeah.
had the sharp thing. It went like through the first layer of my skin in my hand, and I had to go to the nurse's office. But that teacher didn't like me very much, so my friend was sitting next to me in class, and I was like, again, just holding my hand while it was like bleeding underneath the table, and he was like, "You need to say something. There's a lot of blood." And I was like, "Okay."
No, I've done that too. I mean, I've just like smacked. It came in like right here, just straight into my hand, and I walked up to my like fourth grade teacher at the time. I was like, oh my god. I was freaking the fuck out. She's like, hold on a second. And I was like, you have to let me go to the nurse's office. I fucking impaled my hand just now.
I don't think I ever got like seriously injured in school, but if I did and someone told me to hold on, I think I would just burst out crying. I'm a very I'm kind of like my dad, where I don't know if I've told you stories about him like getting hurt, but there's the time that he like shaved the entire like front half of his pinky off because he dropped a cake dish,
Oh, that's
and
nasty.
he just looked over at me and grabbed a towel from the sink and just wrapped it around his hand, and then he grabbed a thing of cottage cheese and then put his finger like half of his finger in it, and then he was like, babe, I need to go to the hospital right now. And he was like super nonchalant about it. And then the most recent one I remember is he was drilling something into the outside of the house and I was holding the ladder. And it like got caught and it kicked back and smacked him in the nose. And his nose just started gushing blood and it was all big, purple and swollen. And I was like holding the ladder and I didn't say anything at first. And he like didn't get off the ladder and continued drilling. And I was like, hey, do you want to go to the hospital? He's like, once we're done. And then like he got off the ladder and I was like, are you good? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm fine. It's probably broken. And I was like, well, should we get it set? And he's like, I'm 50 years old. The fuck do I need people looking at my nose for? He's like, it's not a pretty part of me anyways. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Didn't end up going to the hospital.
My dad, when he gets hurt, it's like a lasting thing. Like it's over. Like like he hammered his nail one time.
Yeah.
And like it progressively just kind of got more black and more black, and eventually it just like fell off. It was fucking disgusting.
That's surprising because your dad kind of seems like the kind of guy to be like really good at shit like that and not get hurt all the time.
Well, he doesn't usually get hurt by shit like that, but he just, it happens.
I feel like
It happens
if your dad
sometimes.
got hurt, it would like my dad would when he like accidentally hammers his hand like when we're doing drywall stuff, he'll be like, She'd be like, fuck this shit. Get me the fuck out of here. I fucking hate this. I'm fucking leaving. I feel like if your dad were to do that, he'd just be like, whoa. And then just like walk out of the room.
He'd just be like,
yeah.
like-
Your dad's so chill. And I think he just would like leave the room and be like, I gotta go take care of this.
it's kind of how we both are. We're just like
Yeah, I've been with
gotta
you
go.
when you got hurt and you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I will like. I think it's funny to do like after you get hurt to just be like, no, I gotta keep going. Like, I gotta keep going.
I gotta keep drilling into this wall.
Oh man, I got. Oh, hold on, give me a minute, and then I'll walk away and I'll be like, fuck, and then I'll be like, okay, no, I'm good. I haven't gotten like
Seriously injured.
no, not seriously injured, but I was like, I haven't been like in pain in a while, but I did flip on that fucking e-bike. Wait,
That's just almost just more embarrassing
Yeah.
than anything.
well, it fucking hurt too. It was like, but hitting that little bump and then seeing the bike like kind of go over me, I was like, oh fuck, and then just hitting the ground and having the world spin. And then I like stood up and the adrenaline was pumping, and then I got to work and I sat down in the office and I was like, okay, this is okay, I'm fine. And then like 20 minutes later, I was like, holy shit, every part of my body hurts. And I was like, I kind of was like doing this with my leg, and one of my coworkers was like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I crashed the e-bike on my way in. And she was like, do you want to go home? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And she was like, oh, well, are you like hurt? And I was like, I think I'm just really sore. And she was like, yeah, you crashed a fucking e-bike. How fast were you going? I was like, 15 miles an hour. And she was like, that's pretty fast. And that was the end of that conversation.
That shit probably hurt. I look, you want an e-bike.
I do too. I want to crash into that e-bike, honestly. It was a little fun.
You know what I really want to do? I want to
Mm.
go to the Oregon dunes and get like fucking some just
Ooh.
motorcycles and just go flying.
I don't know how to shift gears.
You literally just I think this side is your clutch. You just go and then you go up or down on your foot.
Yeah, I'm a little baby. I like my automatics. Do they have automatic bikes? I guess e-bikes.
Yeah, I guess so, but I actually don't know if they have automatic like motor. It's not that hard. It's not a hard thing to do.
It sounds confusing. I have to know what gear to be
There's
in.
two things that you have to do. You don't the gear if you feel like you don't have enough power, you go down a gear. That's how you do it.
I'm sorry that I'm not Mr. Mechanic over here like you are.
I'm not Mr. Mechanic. I just drive.
Like drive, like
Whatever
It was gonna be a good joke.
tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah. We could just keep singing for the rest of the time.
yeah. I can't sing. Not very good at it.
I'm not good at singing either, but I still do it because
I
it's
do it.
fun.
Do you sing like? Do you like belt like you scream sing in the car like when you're by yourself?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I don't really understand like people who sit in silence and listen to music, or people who
I
do-
sing every song. I
sing
sing
every
every song that comes on in my car, and if I'm having a particularly good time, then I'll scream that shit.
You are a full blown sociopath if you like don't sing along. If you're just listening to
If you sit
music,
there and you go,
just locked in the whole time. I do you have no heart? Or
no
do you have
soul.
no joy?
You don't enjoy any of your music.
Fucking be whimsical every once in a while.
Some people just don't have good music tastes.
That is true.
And
I'm
it's
also
really sad.
I'm also a big dancer. I love dancing to my music. I have those speakers in my room, and I always be like bumping music when I wake up.
The only time
and
I actually like I dance if I'm like alone if I'm alone and I'm listening to music and I'm very high and I'm just like yeah, get a little groovy right now.
Oh yeah, dude, high dancing is different. High dancing hit different.
It just feels you're just feeling the vibe.
I like to dance when I'm drunk. Like I like physically cannot stop moving my body when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And it gets. I've been told it's embarrassing because I dance like a white boy. But let me tell you, when I used
I
to
don't dance when people are around. I hate that shit. Unless like if you're like in a big group of people and
It
everyone, it's
don't
like
matter.
who the fuck cares?
I'm always the first one dancing, and I think it's fun. I like people because other guys like are like kind of the more toxic reserved guys. They're always just like, oh man, he looks gay, and I'm like, I'm just having a good fucking time, dude. I'm on a different level than you are right now. And
no,
then
I think I respect people more when they're like willing enough to dance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like
same with
you're very secure.
yeah, same with karaoke. If you're like willing to do karaoke, in my book, like you're a secure person. You're pretty
Yeah.
chill. Because if you're willing to stand up there and not sing well,
And just sing like shit.
yeah, then fuck yeah, dude.
Just sing a song that you like. Yeah.
I think that, but no, with dancing, like the best part is if you're one of the first people on the floor, you got all the women to yourself. No one else is dancing. All of the girls are out there dancing. You dance with them. They're inviting you into the group. They might think you're gay, but
They're throwing ass on you.
yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Not me.
I've actually never gotten ass thrown on me.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, and I'm fine. I'm kind of fine with that. I don't know. Every woman that I've dated has been a little more reserved and a little more quiet, which is okay. I'm not judging that. Just never gotten some ass thrown on me.
If I was a woman, I'd throw some ass on you.
I'd throw ass on you right now.
Oh,
I'll throw ass on you in this car.
I wish Mason would throw some ass on me.
Shut the
He's got
fuck
a
up
big
about this
ass.
Mason guy.
Oh my God, his
Shut
ass
the
is
fuck
nice.
up. It's almost as bad as fucking Asher. He has a friend that he was like, oh, I like to do this with him. He doesn't like to do it with me.
I just
though.
like to disc golf with him, and you don't disc golf with me.
I used to, but I don't anymore. You're right. You're right. I've been a bad friend.
Well, it's because Asher's my try-hard friend, and we both try hard because we're low-key both very competitive.
Yeah.
And so we get in, and then we're like, man, you fucking suck. And
every
so
time
it's
I
just
go
like a
with
thing.
you, I end up giving up on like the fucking like 16th hole.
That's whatever. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I like to,
Sorry to burp.
man, that makes me want to go
Excuse me.
disc golfing.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go real golfing.
It's
I
about
like
to-
real golfing also.
It's about to be fucking freezing now. Actually, I feel bad for everywhere else in the United States because you're about to get freezing in Washington.
Except we don't get
just
any
be like,
fucking snow.
we've been getting sun. We're about to get sun.
Yeah, we are about to get sun.
It's like everywhere
We've had
else
the
is
worst
dying.
snowboarding season literally ever.
Yeah, I feel bad. That sucks.
This is
for
the
you.
first year where I've actually been like, man, I want to go out and I want to like snowboard a bunch, and then there's been no snow.
And you have the resources to actually do it now, and you can't.
Yeah. I got a little bit of bread to go fucking buy a $5,000 lift ticket.
That's like, see, that's why I just skate.
It's free.
Ooh, it's actually about to be nice. We should skate.
Yeah, we should start skating again.
It's like, well, it's gonna be cold.
It's actually a
but-
nice weather right now to be skating.
Yeah.
It's like very cool.
Yeah, and it's about that the days are gonna get longer too.
It's all getting longer since the solstice.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I love the solstice. Boom, 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 boom. What time is it? I think we got plenty of time. It's 3:06. Okay. Well, a little behind the scenes. It's 3:06 where we're at
It's 3:06.
on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Living that.
What do you got to do today?
I got work.
Yeah, you're right.
I got work. I did homework all day. I fucking did not in any way, shape, or form use ChatGPT to just read articles for me because my professor assigned like.
Oh, you
9
didn't do
articles.
that?
I didn't do that.
That's good.
I read all the articles by myself because she assigned 3 articles that were like fucking like 10,000 words each. I was like, oh, well, okay, I'll read all that, I guess, and not use
Yeah, fuck that.
artificial intelligence. To
I'm
help
not
me.
going to use artificial intelligence to give me bullet points.
Well, I did. I read like most of it. I just got tired and wanted to stop. But it's also for like my college readiness class that I didn't take yet, and so they're like forcing me to take it, and I'm like, I'm rocking with a 3.8 GPA. I don't fucking think I need this class, but okay, I guess I'll take it. Subtle,
I'll take one also.
little humble brag there.
My GPA is shit.
Your GPA is your GPA can't be good.
Not good.
You keep dropping it.
Well, withdrawing doesn't affect your GPA.
How many withdrawals have you done?
1.
How many classes have you failed? Just calculus.
1.
right? Yeah.
I failed Calculus 1 the first time because I literally just did not pay attention at all. Calculus is a very easy class. It's not that hard.
I'm assuming that you also like. I'm assuming you have like at least a 3 GPA.
Maybe.
You're smart. You're smarter than I am.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
I think I'm intelligent enough to do the classes that I do, but I don't
Weren't
think
you
that.
almost put in that like gifted program as a kid?
Well, yeah, but I'm not a fucking nerd.
I remember. Wasn't that like actually the reason your mom didn't want you to go there? 'Cause she's like, I didn't want you to be alienated.
Yeah, she just wanted me to have friends.
Yeah, it's really funny. I don't want my kid to be a fucking nerd. I'm sorry. He's not gonna be in your program.
Yeah, but low-key, that probably would have accelerated me hella. I probably could have had a job by now.
I don't really understand what they do. They just give him like better.
It's just like
textbooks.
it's just accelerated work.
That sounds boring as fuck to me. I don't really understand like it's not boring. Boring's not the right word. Like, well, that's just kind of unfair. Like you're gonna like isolate these kids. Like, I bet you if you gave me like accelerated learning, and I wasn't in a fucking Spanish immersion program, I probably could have done good. But
Yeah.
Did they make when you were in Spanish immersion? Did they make you like learn math in Spanish?
We did everything in Spanish except
Yeah.
for English.
We didn't do English. That's the only difference.
We had a small section for English to make sure we weren't like retarded.
Well, they didn't care about us. And well, we were also the second class to go through that program.
Oh,
Your
okay.
sister's was the first, and so, we didn't have English. They wanted our parents to teach us English at home, but like my parents were busy, so like they were like, I don't know, read this book, and I read Green Eggs and Ham like 9 times, and it got to the point where I was just memorizing the words.
Yeah.
But no, but we learned. I remember we learned math in Spanish, and then I went to like middle school, and I was like, "What are any of these fucking words?" Like I was like, I don't know half of them because I only learned them in Spanish.
Yeah, but the nice thing about about Spanish and English is that they're pretty similar in a lot of words.
Yeah.
You can kind of like
It
decipher.
there was just a disconnect because they would say the word in English, and I'd be like, I'm not sure what that is, but they're like, you should have learned this last year, and I was like, I might have, but I don't really like if it was like the word was very different, it was like,
Oh yeah,
it
no,
was
you're
gone.
cooked.
Like I was like, I had no idea what the fuck they were saying, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just fail. I failed 6th grade math twice.
Oh really?
Yeah, I also almost failed 8th grade math, but that was because my girlfriend at the time broke up with me and started dating my best friend. But I was in 8th grade, so not
What is
really-
that?
13 to 14.
I'm trying to think of is that algebra 1?
No,
Or is that-
I took algebra 1 in high school.
Oh.
It was just called 8th grade math. I
Oh, it
think.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were in like
I was
accelerated math,
no,
yeah.
I was only like 1 ahead. There were people who I knew who were like going to the high school in middle school to go take math classes.
Yeah,
in
I
high
remember
school.
people
was
going to
"Alright,
take
you fucking
pre-calc, and I was like, "What
fucking
grade are
geek."
you in?" And they were like, "I'm in 8th," and they're like, "I'm a freshman in pre-calc," and I was like, "Oh, no, they might have been taking no, that was my algebra 2 class. They were taking, I was like, "What grade are you in?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm in 8th grade." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I guess
Well,
that's
yeah,
cool.
I mean, some people don't need math, so it doesn't really matter that much
I
to
didn't.
them.
I
Like you don't need math in your
no.
day-to-day life.
I need it for some things, but it's really basic math and it's nothing crazy. But I don't. I try and avoid math. I took 1 math class. No, I took 2 math classes the first time I went to college, and now that I'm back, I took 1, and I will not be taking another one because I asked if I needed it, and they're like, maybe for some minors, and I was like, I'll just pick a minor that doesn't have math requirements.
I wonder what minors I can get with all my college credits.
You could probably.
That'd be
get to
so funny to have like a bachelor's in something like engineering and then like a minor in like art.
it.
Be
Well,
so stupid.
I could do crazy shit like that where I'm like I could have a major like I'm a journalism and media communications major, and I could minor in fucking like computer science. And
that
I'm
would
like,
also be funny.
yeah,
that would
but,
also be
but
funny.
I
You should
looked
do
into
that.
it because I was like, that's actually kind of tight, and I was like, but it's so many math prerequisites, and I was like,
Oh,
I ain't
really?
fucking doing that. I'm sorry,
Yeah, that. Have you taken any coding classes?
I have not. It would be honestly fresh started coding. I did like
That's
some
what
HTML.
I was only required to do 2 classes where I had to code. So
Yeah, I've done basic HTML and CCS, but that's all for web design. That's not, and that was for my visual.
yeah, I did the
My
most
other
useless
visual
one.
media class.
Fucking Java. What uses Java
Java's a
besides
good one to learn. though.
Minecraft?
Java's a good one. I heard Java's like pretty much just like the basic.
Yeah,
It's like really good to learn because
but everything uses like Python and C++ and stuff like that.
I've like what because I did that like strudel thing for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
where it was kind of like based on like Python kind of script writing, and I was like, this makes no sense. I'm like, it kind of reads like spoken English, but then you like
Yeah, it's almost like learning a new
yeah,
language, but
it's just kind of like it's like if a retarded person was trying to explain to you like how shit like it's just broken English doesn't really make any sense. It's all over the place.
I'm sure we sound very uneducated in coding, which we are.
Yeah, I don't. That's fine. I don't know how to code, and I'm good with that.
I think I'm supposed to learn how to code, but
Yeah, engineers
fucking
need to
stupid.
know. But like you, I mean, you're not like a. Is there computer engineers? Is that like a?
oh yeah, for computer, I'm in electrical, but computer definitely, and electrical definitely.
It's super funny that you're. Like, well, you're just getting your AA in electrical engineering, right?
Well, yeah, but that's to go get a bachelor's
In what field?
in
Like what?
electrical.
You want to do electrical?
Well, that's why I'm getting.
We talk every day. And I'm just finding
associates.
this out.
Well, I thought that's just the normal progression of things.
I thought you were gonna do like mechanical.
Loki switching to, I kind of want to switch to mechanical because I think cars are pretty cool. I'd like want to design stuff.
Well, that's
for
an
cars. That sounds like a
automotive
lot of fun.
mechanic. It's different, isn't it? Isn't
Yeah, but a lot of
mechanical
people who
engineering
work on cars, they'll get mechanical engineering degrees.
Yeah, it's because it's like mechanical engineers.
Like,
design
yeah, I
the
mean,
cars,
yeah,
don't they?
there's a lot of. I mean, yeah, you have to. Everything that happens in your car is something a mechanical engineer would design.
Yeah, that's tough as hell. I would, if I could go back to school, like start from the beginning. I like actually I say that now. I don't know what I would do. I don't even think I'm happy with what I'm currently doing. So
I don't think anybody's happy. Actually, no, there's some people that are happy with what they're doing, but there's a lot of people who aren't happy with.
yeah,
what
my
they're doing.
girlfriend loves being a fucking like going to school for biology. She fucking loves it. But I just can't. I just can't find joy in like work.
That's why we want a fake job like podcasting.
Oh, it'd be so much fun.
Oh my god!
Please
Subscribe to our Patreon for $5 a month for
Please.
exclusive content.
It's also $1 a month. Please.
It's $1 a month.
Patreon will take a cut of that, but we don't care. We'll buy food with it. I'll feed my children. My starving children.
I have 5 kids, and I need to feed them all. That's why I started this podcast.
It's very funny that your that your classmate just dropped it. Yeah, I got a kid.
I got a 2-year-old.
Aren't you the same age as me? Yeah. I got a 2-year-old.
You know, he does him though. Loki, he's chill. He's chill as fuck.
Yeah, some people just want to be parents. That's fine.
Yeah.
I knew a girl in high school that wanted to be a mom really bad, and she has, I think she's on her 3rd kid now, or maybe 2nd. But that's good. Good for her.
Yeah.
She also
Do what you want to do.
hardworking woman. Fucking got her nursing degree too. Fucking. I think it's funny because
Being
I
a
only
nurse
know
is
this
fucked
from,
up.
I only know this shit from Instagram. If she ever to watch this, she would be like, I haven't spoken to him since like junior year of high school. How does he know any of that stuff?
I get
Instagram.
90% of my information from
yeah.
honestly from my girlfriend going on Instagram because she stalks people heavy.
Yeah, my Instagram will like for a week be like, here's everyone you want to catch up with in high school, or like here's every piece of information you want to learn about anybody in high school, and then the rest is just like porn ads and really bad meme pages.
I get good meme pages.
I get bad meme pages on my friend. Honestly, it's been so much basketball recently. I kind of stopped going on Instagram for that reason.
I just had to stop going on. Was it Instagram? I had to stop going on TikTok because they kept fucking showing me a bunch of bullshit that was just not it. It gets to a point sometimes when you're on the short form content where you're just like,
Oh yeah,
like, what am I watching? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my life. I need to get off of this.
Oh, I had that moment today where I kept like I was watching Mad Men in my room and I kept like going off of it to just like go on TikTok, and then I was like, wait, I'm watching Mad Men, and I was like just put my phone down for a second, and then I would be like, and then realize I'm on TikTok for another 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't know
Like
what
my
the fuck.
attention span is so cooked.
It's fucked, and I've been trying to get better. I've been reading.
Dude, I want to delete Instagram and TikTok because honestly, I don't use them for anything other than wasting my time.
Yeah.
But there's so many funny things.
No, that's
on
like
them.
I was gonna switch to a fucking flip phone, but I was like, then I can't check the group chat. So they really like to check all the group chats.
That's why I think I need a flip phone and then like an iPad.
Yeah.
So I can be an iPad kid for like a little bit.
TikTok on the iPad though. That feels like just disgraceful. It feels awful.
Yeah, but so then you do it less, and then you just kind of go on. You see what
No,
people
I would
sent,
do it
and
the
you're
same
like-
amount, and it would be I would fucking hate myself. What I really need to do is fully delete everything and get off the internet. But if one funny thing happens, I'm gonna like go right back to it. That's what happened. I can't remember what fucking meme it was, but it's something that like I deleted Instagram and TikTok for like a good couple weeks, and then something funny happened. I was like, I need to go back on. I need to see what this is all about. Also, no, it wasn't a meme. It was a vague veil of being like, the election's happening. I need to pay attention. I know jack shit about politics. I really just wanted to go back on my phone.
I'm not gonna pay attention.
No, I was like, the election's happening, and it's my civic duty to go on it. And I think the funny thing is I think that behavior is absolutely dumb, but I fall into it every single time. I'm like, I need to know about what's happening in Minnesota right now. I don't, and
I know that dude got fucking executed. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
their first podcast was when that woman got shot, and now this other guy's getting shot. So we stopped the podcast.
But you
for a
know,
week.
okay, if I'm a psychopath and the government is like helping me, like almost aiding me, they're paying me to do it. Why not go out and just shoot some fucking protesters?
Yeah. I guess if that's how you
They
think about
have the perfect.
it. I guess
The
I guess you
government.
did.
I'm saying the government's giving them the perfect line
No,
just to go fucking.
you did say,
murder
I guess, if I was a psychopath, which actually now changes my point of view. Yeah, that's probably what they would do.
Yeah.
I thought you were being like, why don't I just go do it? I was like, $50,000 sign-on bonus, man. You
Yeah.
can go do it.
You're giving me $50,000 and then also paying me more.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna
Well,
go murder people.
And then the
Fuck it.
president's calling you a cool guy who's doing good work.
Yeah.
It's really funny because, like, I have no grounds to talk about this because I know nothing about it. But it's just like you basically did like a freelance call of like, hey, you basically did like a freelance call of like, hey, come join ICE. And then these people are like executing people in the streets, and everyone's kind of like, this is awful. And it's like, you really should have saw this coming. And it's like,
Yeah,
and I
if
know
you're
a
the
lot
type
of people
person to
did.
actually join ICE.
Oh
then-
yeah, like I know a lot of people saw this coming, but it's like the second there was like an open invitation, I was like, man, a lot of people are gonna fucking die.
yeah.
You giving some random guy a gun? Yeah, that ain't good. Did you see that Fox News was like, no peaceful protester has ever had a gun, like has ever had an auto, like a weapon.
The switch
on
up
them.
is so interesting.
Yeah, it's like oh, you don't listen to anything you've said ever before, right? Like that's crazy.
They're gonna take our guns, but they can't have guns
And you know what? I
because they're
don't.
protesting,
I want to put this out
and so
there.
they deserve to get murdered.
I'm very much. I lean left, heavily left. But God, I also hate the fucking like liberal media coverage of this shit. The one thing I really hate that like the left is doing right now is they're like, oh, we need a national freeze out on January 30th. No school, no work, no shopping. And I was like, I have shit to do that day. I'm sorry. Like I'm like I have to go.
You
to
know,
work.
I think it's so stupid when like middle schoolers do a walkout.
Yeah, I mean, good
You know,
for them. but
nine,
fuck,
at
they
least
ain't doing nothing.
at least 90% of those people are literally there just so they can.
Oh,
get
I
out
did
of
walkouts
class.
just to leave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what when I was in middle school, I was sitting there like, we have a scheduled walkout. I was just like, everyone's just there just to get out
Yeah.
of class. They don't give a fuck.
I had one teacher who I'll tell you after you know him, who like stood on business and was like, "Nah, you guys aren't leaving." And one of my classmates was like, "It's our right to protest." He's like, "Actually, you don't get rights until you're 18, and you're only doing it to leave class." And she's like, "I feel very passionate about the issue." And he's like, "Then do you feel passionate enough to get an in-school suspension or like an in-school detention for it?" And she was like, "No." And he was like, then you're not
that
going.
passionate.
Yeah, if you're not willing to spend 30 minutes after school for this walkout, then you're not going. And I was honestly kind of like, and he was like, I fully believe in the cause. Like, it was still,
Yeah.
like, it was like a school shooting thing. And he's like, I fully believe it. But you guys, I know you guys, you sit in here and do no work all day, and then you're gonna like walk
And
out.
you get an
Yeah.
opportunity to walk out.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna fucking.
He
walk
honestly
out.
was like, he's like, there's a few people in here right now that walked out. I wouldn't do anything because they actually do their work. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. But no, every other time it happened, I was like, I remember one time it happened and like the fire department came outside of my high school, and I just left. I think I was like, I just went home. I was like, the fire department's here. I don't know. School's definitely not gonna come back in the next like 10 minutes. I was like, I think I'm good to just
They
go
kept
home.
us locked down when I went to our high school.
Like you
like
couldn't
like
leave?
you couldn't leave during lunch. The only time I was only able
Yeah.
to go out and in because I did like running start.
Yeah, I always
So
just
I was
told
able
them
to
I
go
did
to the
that.
college. Yeah, you just told
I
them.
just told them I did running start. and
No,
they
but
let me
like they
leave.
would be like, no, you can't leave. Like, why not? I just want to go get lunch.
I would go get Burger King every day during lunch midway through my junior year because COVID happened. But yeah, I would pretty much just leave to get lunch, and then they would be like, "Where were you?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm a Running Start student." And I like flew under the radar enough with like faculty that no one really knew who I
Yeah.
was. So, but no, I think it's crazy to like just force kids to stay in a building for 7 hours and be like, you can't leave for lunch.
Well, I'm sure part of that is like they can't be responsible for you when you're, because they are responsible for you with it throughout the day, and if you get hurt or something, they could probably get sued.
Yeah. Well, I think actually at our school it happened because kids got in a couple kids got really hurt in a car accident when they left for lunch. So I think that's why it happened.
That's
That
their
was
fucking
that was the
fault. That's not
rumor.
our fault.
That was a high school rumor I heard. It could have been like one of those things where it's like I don't know, a dude drowned in the pool or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Shit like that happens all the time. No.
Well, that also doesn't apply to us now because we're not in high school, so that's good.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want now.
Very high school heavy episode. We're talking about a lot of high school.
I mean, we're fucking losers.
Yeah. It's crazy because I actually like haven't thought about high school in like probably like a year.
Well, I only really went to a year of it because COVID
Yeah.
happened, and then I went, and then I just didn't do it. I just went to Running Start.
Yeah, I went for 3.5. No, 2.5 because I COVID my junior year, and then after that they were just like free pass, no work is you can't.
Oh my god! They were like, if you turn in something, you get an A, and I was
Yeah,
like,
they were like,
bet.
or nothing could negatively affect your grade. I was like, oh, I'm fucking good then, and I turned in 2 assignments for each class and then just stopped doing one. It was great, but no, yeah, honestly, I was listening today to like a like another thing, and it was like during COVID, and they're like, oh my, like all these people are dying and like all this stuff, and it was like right in the peak of the pandemic. Like all these people are dying and like old people are getting sick, and I was like, dude, when this came out, I was probably in my boxers, sitting in that leather ass chair that I got in front of my computer playing GTA,
playing GTA or Minecraft or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, people were dying, and I was living the fucking life, dude.
That was wonderful.
I would welcome another pandemic if no one died. I would welcome it. But that was like the best. I remember asking people, like, I worked a government job, and I worked with them, and I was like, hey, what was the like protocol during COVID? Because it's like a year after COVID happened. And they were like, dude, it was awesome. Like, we all got to work from home. He's like, I worked on my couch. She's like, some days I didn't even get dressed. And he's like, we just had like fiber optic like inputs from the building, and then we used IP addresses to like basically get the video feed, and then we just had to make sure the video was online. And he's like, it was the best fucking thing ever. And I was like, hell yeah. And he's like, yeah, but a bunch of people died, like, that we worked with. And,
Oh
like,
shit! I guess there's a lot of old people.
like at the cap, yeah. And so I was like, oh, that does suck. And he's like, yeah, but I'd go back, man. It was awesome. He's like, it was like the best. It was like the best 2 years I ever worked.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome situation when you can just like work from home. That you can just work from anywhere at that point. You could just like.
I do that.
leave.
Yeah, I have the like I have a few places I have to be at on location, but I tend to work mostly from home. But ooh,
Look at that fucking
big
bus.
bus. It's a nice looking bus.
Why is it blue?
Why are you blue? Why are you blue? We're about an hour.
We're about an hour in.
Yeah, slowing down. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the people who are actually watching. That's
For 7 minutes.
for 7 minutes. That's great.
That's interesting.
We appreciate it.
We look at all the analytics.
Go follow our Patreon. I actually don't think I uploaded the last thing onto Patreon. I think I forgot to do that.
We don't really give that much of a fuck.
No, the Patreon doesn't matter. Honestly, if you could do anything, subscribe. That's great. Like, we would really appreciate that.
And comment.
Maybe
and
comment.
like.
Yeah, comment makes more people see the video. I think that's how the algorithm works. So
Something like that.
yeah, comment whether you apples or oranges, or that you I don't know. Just honestly, do what I would do. Start a controversy in there. Just start saying shit.
Yeah, just
I will not
honestly.
delete your comment no matter what it is.
You can call us anything, and
You
we'll fucking.
Yeah,
I don't even think I'll comment. I just probably.
we'll back you up too, because we're
Yeah.
people with an audience now. So what
We're
we
trying
say
to
matters.
we're trying to create like, we're trying to create some buzz.
Yeah, we're trying to get some people to like us and agree with us. Tell us whether you think women should have rights.
Maybe.
It's up to you. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Shut it up.
Shut it up.